Hi, my name is Colin SkipperWing Bird, and welcome to another special episode of SkipperWing Draws a Thing, where I, the eponymous SkipperWing, draw a thing. If you'd like a version of this video without the audio commentary, you can check out the links in the in the cards, in the description, and in the annotations when they appear on screen. And on to today's video. So, last week, I drew a picture of Mario dominating Sonic in Mario Kart 8, and I figured that would be great to draw a follow-up in where the positions are reversed. So today's Sonic Kart 8. If last week was Mario All-Stars Racing Transformed. So yeah. Oh, quick note on the music. It's actually, whereas I tried to get some music from OC Remix that matched the zone I was trying for, in this case, Sky Sanctuary, there aren't a lot of fast-paced Sky Sanctuary remixes on OC Remix, so we're going to have to settle for the Flying Battery from Sonic & Knuckles. Same game, just a different location. Alright, with that out of the way, so last week I said that Sonic All-Stars Racing Transform was the better game, because it had more to do. And I don't think that's quite so much of a fair statement in hindsight, mostly because I've been playing it more and more, and I've been figuring out some of the flaws that I kind of disagree with. I do generally think that the controls are a lot tighter in Mario Kart 8, mostly because they've had more time to refine it. I mean, there's been 8 Mario Karts and 2 Sonic games, so for what Sumo Digital has been able to accomplish, it's still really impressive, and I shouldn't take away from that. Also, projectiles are a lot easier to pick out during gameplay in Mario Kart than they are in Sonic and Sonic All Stars. So I guess to sum up that ramble, if Sonic All Stars has more content, then Mario Kart 8 has tighter controls and tighter gameplay. Does that make them about even? I don't know. Admittedly, I'm still haven't gotten to the full meat and bones and haven't gotten good at Sonic All-Stars. So, it does hold the advantage, but you know, we never know. Maybe I should start a review series where I think about these things. I'm already have enough on my plate, so that's probably not going to happen anytime soon. So, last week, I put Mario in his bumper car format, anti-grav format, and Sonic in his boat, because I always feel that aquatic travel in video games never is quite as much fun as aerial travel or land-based vehicular travel. Usually when it is fun, it usually feels like an extension of the aerial travel, because you're not in water physically, like in real life, it doesn't feel much different than actually flying. Just slightly more sluggish and with a breath meter. So this time I decided to go the opposite route and put Sonic in his plane format as opposed to Mario's car format. Because the thing with planes is that they're able to go more places than cars just by virtue of not having to, be on the ground or be limited by terrain. And the best stage for that, for me, currently as I'm playing, is to demonstrate that dichotomy is Sky Sanctuary in Sonic All-Stars, because the first lap is in the air, which feels kind of floaty, but it's more spacious. But then in the second lap you're on the ground, but then in the third lap the ground has fallen away and you have to be in the air. And that's what I really like about that series, is that it's opened this whole dimension where you have to not just memorize the level layout for the one level for the one lap, but you have to memorize all the different lap routes. They're essentially not just one course that has 3 different positions, but more an entire continuous circuit that does that has just multiple pathways. So yeah. As far as composition, I keep forgetting to talk about that. So I think I broke the reading rule, wherein people read from left to right. But I think that was just to mirror the way that it was framed last week, which also broke the same rule. But the cool thing though is the important thing is that it leads your eye from Sonic to Mario, and it keeps your focus in the same spot. I think I drew a little bit too much detail in Sonic's car, and it's kind of hard to pick him out from the rest of the car. It's a little bit easier once I put in the color, but still, I think I could have done a little bit better on that job. So yeah, that's the finished pic. My name is Colin SkipperWing Bird. I also do a comic series called The Crimson Fly, which you should totally check out. If you've got something that you think I should draw, a suggestion, leave a comment or tell me what you think. Either way, I'm signing out and I'll catch you peeps later.